Hello everyone, and thanks for checking out our channel, where it's our goal to create a community of informed traders and investors by sharing technical analysis and collaborating together to ace the charts. We look forward to working with you, so let's get started. Looking at SPY on the weekly time frame, bears are in full control as we've been making lower highs and lower lows on the way down. Bottomed out at 233.76, and we've been watching this bounce now play out for some time. Notice that in our previous videos we mentioned that we were approaching the 12-period exponential moving average, and we have met that as resistance several times on the way down. Also, we are approaching the 0.382 fib level, so keep that in mind. Here you can see we also had a bearish cross of the 12 and 26 exponential moving averages. Another thing that we have mentioned in previous videos is that this bounce has been on decreasing volume. Let's zoom in now to the daily. On the daily chart, from the bottom of the bounce, we had a lower high, set a higher low, and then broke to a higher high. We closed above the 26-period exponential moving average, back tested that as support. And we have a couple of higher lows here to watch as support at 255.50 and 256.41. Resistance level is the high of today at 261.97. Let's take a look now at some of the other sectors and compare their charts. XLF, which tracks the financial sector, has been pretty bullish the last couple of days after struggling to break through this resistance level at the 26-period exponential moving average. We finally broke above it. Today, we closed very much near the high of the day. Resistance level is 24.93, and the support level on the daily is 24.18. Now let's take a look at XLK, which tracks the technology sector. XLK on the daily chart also above the 26-period exponential moving average, but had a little more profit taking at the end of the day than the financials. Couple of higher low levels of support to watch, 62.59 and 62.73. Resistance on the daily is the high of the day today at 64.35. Let's take a look now at QQQ, or the NASDAQ 100. QQQ on the daily chart, right away I noticed that the 12 and 26 exponential moving averages are just about to cross here. They're touching, and we didn't have that with the financial sector or the technology sector. So XLK, you can see a gap there, and XLF as well. So QQQ is a little more bullish in my opinion. We did, however, see some profit taking at the end of the day. The higher low support level that I'm watching is 158.59 on the daily chart, and the resistance is the high of today at 163.78. Keep in mind that Netflix reports earnings tomorrow, so that will affect QQQ. Now let's take a look at IWM, which tracks the Russell 2000. IWM on the daily chart was extremely bullish last week. We mentioned a potential reason for that might be that money was flowing into the sector to reduce exposure to the trade negotiations going on in China. The high of the bounce that we had was 143.99. That was on Monday. We consolidated down to 142.09, and today we traded within this range. Looking at the exponential moving averages on the IWM daily chart, you can see that they look very similar to QQQ, where they're just now touching. Now let's take a look at the VIX. We've been watching the volatility index for some time now on the hourly chart, and we were watching for a change in the downtrend from lower highs and lower lows to higher lows and higher highs. So here you can see we bottomed out at 1798, and then we set a lower high compared to right here at 1919. So we set a lower high, and then yesterday in the video we mentioned we had a higher low. So from there we set another lower high, a higher low, tightening up, and then we broke to a higher high. That changes the hourly trend on the VIX. Now let's take a look at oil. Oil on the daily chart, you can see from the bottom we've bounced up and pulled back from the high of the bounce at 53.29, consolidated down to 50.41, which is our daily support now. And notice also that we have a bullish cross of the 12 and 26 exponential moving averages. So we've pulled back a little bit, so we may back test that and consolidate more on the daily time frame. Also notice that we have a potential inverse head and shoulders pattern to watch there. So we'll be watching that as well and watching how it affects SPY. Thanks everyone for checking out our channel. If you find these videos helpful, please click the like button and subscribe. Our goal is to reach 1,000 subscribers so we can continue to create more free content. Also, if you are interested in helping us build a community to collaborate together, click the link in the description of this video to sign up. It's free to join, so do it today and let's work together to ace the charts.